Hey, what's up guys? It's Gary coming back to you here from the Oldbarn Homestead, and we got a little sun out. Why does everybody on YouTube talk about the weather for where they are? Because honestly, nobody really cares. But let me tell you about the weather here, in case you might care. Anyway, it's been cold, it's been rainy, it's been gloomy, lots of rain, and it's kind of survival of the fittest here in the poor countryside of Texas in the winter. People struggling, and I worked out a deal yesterday to get me a free ribeye sandwich with the local barbecue joint, and did a little trading to get that, and I felt pretty fortunate to get that, you know, kind of trying to scrape by, and you can take what you can get. And then the leftovers of that were in this container here. There was really nothing left, but apparently something thought there was some left, and my trash got raided. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you guys a quick update, and I thought I'd just give you a heads up on what was going on with the Quincy compressor. So let me take you back in the back and just kind of give you a quick update. It's been a few months since we got going on that, so let me show you what we got. All right guys, it's been I don't know what, a couple months now since I've went through all the details with the Quincy compressor. And I've been checking this, you know, every, I don't know, couple of weeks or so. But let me get you where you can see this. You see this tube right here. You're supposed to check it every so often and drain some of the fluid off of it. Let me grab something to drain it in. And supposedly the water, the moisture in this, oh, what is this, evaporator? I don't know what this thing is. It contains the oil. It is the oil reservoir. But apparently the water is supposed to separate on the bottom, and you're supposed to clear that off. So let's see what we get out of it here. All right, and that was just nothing but pure oil, and you see the oil still looks really clear and clean. You can probably see it in the sight glass as well. It's a, you know, it's got plenty in it, and so apparently this is a maintenance item you're supposed to do every so often. They say once a week, but I've been doing it every couple of weeks or so. And every time I check it, it's just been just like that. And now, when this thing had all the problems, and it was busted down, when I opened that thing up, man, it had so much water, rusty junk coming out of it. And it's weird that, you know, you would think that if it was working like it should, I should be getting some moisture out of it, you know, if that's what it's supposed to be used for. But I don't know. So anyway, I thought I'd check that. It seems like it's been running good. Let's see, this thing's kind of a pain here to get back together. Okay, so it goes down in those holes, and then like that. All right, so anyway, it's been running good. I've used that one and this one over here too, kind of mixing them back and forth. You know, don't want to leave that one just completely where it's not running at all. And this one here, you know, I primarily use that one. I just, you know, I don't know why. I just like it. It runs quiet. You know, you got the dryer, the cool air. So I haven't had it on today, but let's fire it up. The only thing I've noticed is that the consistency of the startup is not the same every time. And what I mean by that is the sound of it. And you'll notice, like, when it first fires up, it's got a really kind of a loud whine to it. And then once it's up and running, it really kind of quietens out, and you don't really hear that. Sometimes that loud whine goes quite a while. It might go 30 seconds into it. Sometimes it only goes 5 seconds into it. I don't know if that might have something to do with how much pressure it already has in the tank. And you can see right now, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's got about 60 pounds of pressure in it that it held overnight. and it fired off, and I came out here and shut it off yesterday. I try to shut it off at the end of every day. I used to just leave it on all the time, and sometimes it would kick on in the middle of the night or whatever. But I've gotten to where I don't leave it on. I keep it off, and then just come on, because I don't use it every single day. I use it most every day, but there are days here and there that, you know, I'm cutting things on the bandsaw, welding, whatever, using electric grinders, and I don't need it. But let's fire it up and let you guys hear it, and see how it's gonna. If you know, you'll notice the whine and the sound in it. So let me back you away, just so maybe the sound doesn't quite blow out the mic on the camera here, and you can't really hear it good. So let's see. Okay, you hear that really noticeable whine that it starts up with, and then quickly got quiet, and you can see how really quiet it's running now. Sometimes that whine lasts, like I said, it lasts like maybe 30 seconds, and I know it's a screw compressor. I know those are the rotors. I know, like, you know, in an automotive application, when you hear that really loud whine is when it's under load and under boost, you know. So but you would think it's making air now, so it should be under load, you know. So anyway, she runs really quiet, you know, and smooth. I've really liked it from that point of view. You see it building pressure there. So anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you guys as an update here on the channel. So far so good. I mean, I kind of floated it out there to see if somebody might want to buy it, you know, thinking that I might just buy another one of those or whatever, but I've already got it. I mean, you know, I paid almost $8 grand for it. Maybe it's worth 5 or 6 as a used one, because you know, some people might not even want to buy this thing for that because of the problems I've had with it. So, and then you can easily get $3 grand in a good one of those. Now that one's about $1,000, but to get a really nice one, you know, piston one that's 120 gallon and got dryer on it and all that, you're up at $3 grand pretty easily with that. So, you know, I mean, you're kind of splitting hairs at that point. But if this thing dies on me in a few more months, you know, then I'm not going to be happy about it. But you see the hours on it. 470 hours, you know, which is really not a lot. So anyway, guys, I just thought I'd share that with you.